Fill your hands with Topo Chico, you son of a bitch.
We were just saying that the 40 ounce White Claw from last episode that John had was quite. It was the drink of a gay cholo, as they said.
Yeah.
But John got a Topo Chico one this time. So now he thinks he's like a tough cowboy because they're made in Texas.
So I went to the AM PM and I was gonna get another White Claw, but then I remembered Devan saying they're for gay cholos, so I chose to get a Topo Chico instead.
Yeah, White Claw is what guys they play. What did I say? They play dice with anal beads.
Yeah, it's like when you buy a White Claw, you get like a free popper with it.
Exactly. Topo Chico's a lot cooler.
It's tastier, honestly. It tastes more natural. I don't know.
Oh well, as long that's what tough guys want is tasty.
Yeah, they want their natural strawberry guava flavor. You know.
John Wick tonight, baby.
Woo!
John Wick 4. I heard it's like fucking 17 hours long.
Fuck off. Are they doing this to us?
I heard it's like
it's 3.
I heard it's like The Irishman.
It's 3 hours long. We're seeing it 10:45. Are we out of our fucking minds?
We're gonna be hammered by that.
Oh my God,
We're gonna be so
dude.
fuck up.
We're gonna be so
How many
hammered
guys is he
at the
gonna kill?
AMC. We're gonna get fucked up at the Cheesecake Factory before.
Is it officially the last one? Because that will help me get through it.
No, it's not the last one, dude. They're gonna make another one.
They're gonna keep making Wicks.
yeah,
I think
dude.
it's the last one.
No,
That'd be
you
sick.
can't end on 4. If you go past 3, you got to go to like 10.
Really?
That's what they did with Fast and the Furious.
I knew that was Fast and the Furious logic.
Yeah.
Let's not base the rules of movies on Fast.
Well,
and the
Fast and Furious makes a lot more money than these.
I want to
movies,
see a
I think.
movie called Juan Wick, and it's a mild-mannered, hardworking Latino man, and they kill his dog, and he's like, they're rushing, and they kill my perro.
They kill his pit bull.
And he's like, they're like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Juan? He goes, I'm going to file a complaint with the city. I'm going to key their car. He doesn't really have any recourse. He's not a violent man at all.
He makes a pinata.
It's an hour and a half. Like it's a 3-hour epic, and it's just him in court. He's like, they are not legal. I work hard for this country. And
He's like, the system is not giving me justice.
they kill my perro. I am 1 week.
They took my Cheetos hot.
I am 1 week.
They took my Fanta orange.
They took everything from me, but I will not fight back with violence. Oh man. So John,
Oh, this is good. Oh,
This
whoa!
TikTok.
You're on. Wait, you're looking at Steve 1989.
Steve MRE.
I love
I figured
that
maybe
dude.
we'd get into a little Steve MRE later.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah. All right. But this
yeah.
TikTok video you sent, what's going on? They're trying to ban TikTok finally, right?
So
Thank God.
It's like I mean, we all know TikTok. Here's the deal: is like it's okay to gather private information if it's a domestic company like Google, you know. But if it's those Chinese motherfuckers,
Yeah.
that's just over the line. So,
Well, it's also this. I don't care about any of that. It's
Yeah.
I care about that, but like TikTok should just be banned for the content on it. It's
I-
nothing more than a Chinese like Barnum and Bailey.
I'm gonna call you out real quick because you've said this many times. There's a 14-year-old on a subway making TikToks that are funnier than your favorite comedian.
Sure, but he shouldn't do it on TikTok. No more TikTok.
Okay, yeah, do it on something else. But like, I think TikTok is actually really fucking fun. It took off
also-
where Vine shouldn't have taken off. It should have
Sure,
taken
but
off,
it's also there's also underworlds on TikTok that it's some of the most deranged people you've
How do
ever
you mean?
seen on planet Earth.
Also, even the funniest stuff on TikTok, it's only funny on TikTok. They figured out how to be funny in this weird little
With the
medium
editing.
that doesn't translate anywhere else.
yeah, like an ADD, you know.
Yeah, a truly
Weird.
funny person can be funny anywhere in any medium. It's
Yeah,
like a bunch
yeah.
of autistic kids doing memes that are very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's crazy.
Oh, are they going to ban the app that has 15-year-olds showing their camel toe? I hope that doesn't happen. Half the app.
Christ.
Half the app is guys
that
jacking
is.
off to kids dancing.
You're the one
I've never
supporting me.
downloaded it.
I'm banned from it, so I'm permanently banned, and I hope
this.
they fucking ban that thing in America. I hate that.
Yeah, Dan
stupid
Crenshaw
website.
was really fucking on one.
It's just it's a daycare for retards. That
Yeah.
website.
TikTok is a taker. They so they had a congressional hearing with the CEO of TikTok. Crenshaw was pissed.
He's got his eye on it.
Crenshaw's
Very good.
so pissed.
Very good.
Crenshaw, by the way, has the coolest eye patch of all time.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how cool Dan Crenshaw is? Like not
He's
as
really not that cool.
No, he's not cool at all. But not as like a person, but just as a like being.
Like visually.
Not visually, but also like if you're like there's an ex-Navy SEAL that's a member of Congress who has one eye.
He looks
he's
like
a comic book character.
Yeah, he's literally like a super villain.
He looks like a pirate's accountant.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he has the eye patch that he like sticks into his eye. It's
Oh, he
free
has-
floating. It's like literally like a Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, it doesn't have the rope?
Doesn't have the rope, dude. He just
Okay.
has this crazy like steel eye patch. That's just like it's insane.
Yeah.
But
It's steel?
I don't know what it is.
If it's
I hope
steel,
it's
that's a
steel.
bit much.
I hope it's
bulletproof.
Yeah, I hope it's like rated for like type. It's type 3.
He's got a Teflon eye.
Yeah,
It's got a fake eye also.
there was a great video.
They look real.
Chop the side of your face off.
Yeah.
That's more distinguished.
But there's a great video
Get
where
that mask from
No one
Boardwalk
wants-
Empire.
Yeah, get that fucking Boardwalk
Yes,
Empire
the-
mask. Get the
yes,
half face
it's
mask.
the Phantom of the Opera mask.
Yeah, we don't want to see that patch.
But yeah, so Dan Crenshaw was going off on fucking Instagram and all that shit. But I guess they questioned the CEO of TikTok about a video that was posted about a congressional hearing that hadn't happened where the head of the Department of Energy was threatened or something. So I was like, how could you have gotten this information? But it's one of the funniest things I've seen in so long.
All right, let's check it out.
Mr. Show, I'd like to direct your attention to the screen for a short video. if you
Shoozy
don't
Chew.
mind.
Sounds like a type of dip at AM/PM. They're just playing a TikTok in Congress.
Yeah.
It's about guns.
Show.
He's saying they're...
What was that?
So explain the meme.
So it's somebody saying wait, go back. I want to see what this says. So it says, me as fuck at the House Energy and Commerce Committee on 3/23/23.
Oh, and he's unloading a
and he's
gun.
unloading a Glock.
And they're using it only has like 475 likes.
Yeah, well, he's tagging Kathy Kathy
who's in Congress?
Rogers, who is. It's very funny. This is a TikTok. I instantly thought of Joey.
There's a death threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I instantly thought of Joey. It's a death threat.
Is this your account, Joey?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't. Joey's not a Glock guy. He's more of like a.
No, this would be like
Tannerite
tick,
guy.
tick, 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 tick. Yeah.
But I did a little deep dive on Kathy McMorris Rogers.
What's she about?
Well,
She a
she's an
woman?
evangelical creationist that is against gay marriage, and it's
Okay.
very funny that.
Is this the woman who's yelling at the Chinese man?
Oh yeah, no, not the woman who's yelling at the Chinese man. This is the
Evangelical creationist. This lady.
from Washington.
That's the woman who's being
Republican. Yeah,
like
that's
a
the
bit-
woman being threatened.
She just loves dinosaurs.
Yeah, she thinks that
Big Jurassic Park fan.
marriage should be between a man and woman. But
Creationists just love Jurassic Park.
Like, no, humans did ride around with dinosaurs, you asshole.
Jurassic Park's the only thing that's come close to the beginning of mankind.
But it was like it's hilarious to me that this woman is for the woman who's speaking to the CEO of TikTok is standing up for Kathy McMorris Rogers, but she is basically a horrible human being, and she's acting as if this Chinese company is responsible for people in America being pissed off at a person who not only is just a bad person,
Oh,
but
right. Yeah,
is like
They're using TikTok-
embezzling. I mean, if you look up her name in controversy, like a million things come up. She was
And
like,
they're using-
misusing campaign funds.
They're using TikTok as a scapegoat.
Yeah, absolutely.
right.
And it's just-
Regardless of this, it should still be banned.
but
yeah.
I guess that she said like the House Energy and Commerce Committee, like it wasn't public at the time that this date or something. So it was like some inside agent was posting this propaganda.
This is
or something.
CIA.
Yeah, there are Chinese
This
intelligence.
is Chinese
It's a
intelligence.
psyop.
Yeah,
It's a psyop.
Yeah.
Chinese intelligence.
The
is
Chinese
making,
Jason Bourne dancing on TikTok. He's doing a mukbang.
Jason Bowe.
Today I will eat 500 dumplings.
He's sucking one of those giant clams that squirts everywhere.
Shrimp wonton mukbang.
That's the thing, though. It's outrageous. These people have this such cognitive dissonance that they can't comprehend that. Yeah, somebody might want to fucking execute that. I shouldn't.
Oh, they don't seem to understand.
I mean, there is a point, though, that,
Yeah.
first of all, like, this is a very difficult thing to moderate, technically, because there's
Yeah.
in the text, there's no way to detect a death threat. Mm-hmm. If you want to detect imagery and ban all guns, then that's way too much. So he found like a slang way to do a death threat with an image.
It's simply an image of a gun firing.
And it's him as fuck, though, at the...
It's him ASF at the Energy and Commerce Committee.
No, just watch the rest of the video. It's funny. I love how the CEO of TikTok's watching
Mr.
this.
Show, That video was posted 41 days ago. As
This lady's like, Mr. Show, can I eat bullets?
She's like, Mr. Show, can I get a number 3?
If that's the case, I hope he shoots this place
She
up.
go, Mr. Show, remember when they banned my cooking show for being racist?
Mr. Show, are you aware that I'm Steve Sharippa?
see, it is captioned me as F. At the House Energy and Commerce Committee on March 23rd of this year. This video was posted before this.
The Chinese guy's like, oh, that's American problem. You guys shoot up schools. He goes, no, you guys got problem with guns.
We take gun away.
We take gun away. We kill baby. We don't allow kids. That's a you problem. You keep saying that's a you problem.
He's talking about the one-child policy.
I think that's a very interesting point to raise. But more concerning is the fact that it names this chairwoman by name. Your own community guidelines state that you have a firm stance against enabling violence on or off TikTok. We do not allow people to use our platform to threaten or incite violence or to promote
I got
violent
banned for a
extremist
joke.
organizations,
There's people
individuals,
making
or
death threats on
acts.
this thing. What the
When
fuck?
there is a
It's
threat
'cause
to
this
public
lady's
safety or an
making the
account is
rules.
used to
It fell through the
promote or
cracks.
glorify off-platform violence, we ban the account. This video has been up for
Yeah,
41
the cracks
days.
that this
It is
lady
a
made.
direct threat to the chairwoman of this committee, the people in this room, and yet it still remains on the platform. And you expect us to believe that you are capable of maintaining the data security, privacy, and security of 150 million Americans, where you can't even protect the people in this room?
That's such a weird
Relax.
I think that is a blatant
it fell through the cracks.
Moderating
display
content is
of
not even
how
close to a
vulnerable
security issue with
No.
passwords
TikTok
and.
are. You couldn't take action after 41 days when a clear threat, a very
As this
violent
Mr. Chu is
threat
like, you know,
to
he puts on the
chairwoman of this
Batman
committee
cape
the
and takes
members of this
action
committee
himself.
Was posted on your platform.
He does look like a character in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Like Mr.
Christian Bale's about to pick him up like in an airplane
Yeah.
and scoop him out with the parachute.
Somewhere in Hong Kong, and they just jump off a building. This guy's gonna be in John Wick 4 tonight.
Donnie Yen is working double time.
John Wick's like, TikTok's ruined my daughter's life.
You damn well know that you cannot
Damn well
protect
know.
the data and
Damn
security
well.
of this committee or the
You damn well know you can't avoid fourth meal.
app because it is an extension of the CCP. And with that, I yield back.
Can I respond, Chair?
No, we're going to move on.
No.
Oh,
No.
fuck them, dude.
They don't let him. What?
Let Mr. Chu
That's
speak.
it?
He probably would have like owned him.
Yeah, he would have killed her, dude.
Is there any more TikTok?
I mean,
court
look up,
shit?
you can look up like TikTok Dan Crenshaw because he goes off.
Here we go. Here's a maybe seen his shit. Dan Crenshaw went off on this. He wants it banned,
Yeah,
right?
Dan Crenshaw wants it off.
Too many-
It is a legitimate security issue, though. If
Yes,
you think
it
about
is.
Yeah, for sure.
We're having problems with China and the Ukraine, and there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of international tension.
Well, think about how much power you could have to leverage over American citizens if you own Instagram, for example. Like every kid is DMing crazy shit to each other on Instagram. Fast forward 10 years, a bunch of them are politicians. If you have some database, you could look up.
Yep.
Were they on our app? Yes, they all were. What are their DMs? Okay, let's go. Okay, you're fucked. We blackmail.
What is TikTok's? Does TikTok have a
Facial recognition.
No, I know, but does it have a messenger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you message
Yeah.
people on TikTok
Yes.
and stuff?
What I'm terrified of is like that's scary itself. But like I'm gonna get my fucking tinfoil hat on right now. Like, so what if?
That's where you keep your ribs.
Exactly. What if?
Right?
Because he's a fat.
Because I'm fat. Yeah. So what if like they use facial recognition technology to like, get statistics on racial information in America? I know you could probably look this up on Wikipedia and they can figure it out, right? But they're literally like they're designing
China's like they're like phrenologists like through TikTok.
Easily.
Yeah.
So
like studying skulls.
Yeah, easily. So like okay. So I remember when coronavirus first came out and they were talking about.
I do remember that
Shut
period
the fuck
of time.
up. Anyway, so remember when they first came and they were like studying the effect that the coronavirus had on different ethnicities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could manufacture a virus that could affect specific ethnicities, right?
Sure.
So what if? And I would say maybe. I wonder. I'm just throwing a number out there, but I would say 60% of the U.S. Armed Forces is probably Latino.
Okay.
Probably Latino. Okay. Maybe 40%. 40. Let's look it up. Look it up. I'm gonna say 40.
Right.
I'm gonna say 40. I'm gonna say 40. I'm gonna
Okay,
say 40.
changing to 40. I'm
gonna say 40. It's gonna
That seems high as hell.
It's gonna be the majority. It's gonna be the majority.
Racial breakdown, armed forces.
They're 21% women, 17% men. Actually,
That's a lot still. That's
18.
a landslide. So, okay, what if they manufactured a virus that specifically targeted Latinos and say they used it? Say there was a mainland invasion of China.
Sure.
Right? So if we were to invade China, if there was a war on China, it would happen on the coast.
Okay.
Say they were to manufacture a virus that would specifically target Latinos.
Okay.
Yeah, you can easily wipe out
the hot Cheeto virus.
the hot Cheeto virus. You can wipe out 40% of our soldiers.
I'm pretty sure Frito-Lay has been working on that for
There's like 30 years. They're giving kidney stones. No, you can easily do like that shit. Nobody really even like talks about.
John, what the fuck is your point?
Yeah, what are you saying?
That's the
What are
point.
you saying?
They can use shit like this to just figure out who we are, what we're doing.
Right.
It's bizarre. It's weird. Everyone should be a privacy advocate in some way. But all these apps do is just invade our privacy. Like ultimately.
Anybody could also just go to any publicly available information, like
I mean,
on
yeah, that's what I was
Instagram
saying,
or
like
Facebook or whatever.
Wikipedia,
Like,
yeah.
no, Chinese people could scrape Wikipedia or Facebook or Google or whatever publicly available database there are.
Yeah.
They don't need their own app. The privately exchanged information is what's sketchy.
Well, also, like, you keep in mind, like, the privately exchanged information is sketchy, but also, like, I believe in, like, the early Ukraine war, like, people were using Snapchat in their location services to figure out, like, the location of, like, rival, like, troops.
Exactly.
Like, so there's, there's
That's
a
a hell of a lot
things.
better than the dog filter, I'll tell you that. The death filter?
Yeah.
Where is your enemy?
I
It's
vaguely...
the drone filter.
The drone filter. Just hot girls like outside of a nightclub, just like, we're gonna send a drone.
Also, I vaguely remember, like, I was picking up when I was an Uber driver down in North County, San Diego.
Picking
I'd
up a
pick
trans
up
hooker?
pick up trans hookers. No, I'd pick up like Marines, and they'd be like, "Yeah, certain apps are like banned to use on Camp Pendleton, like because they could use tracking information from Snapchat to essentially map out like a military base,
Right.
Like, things like that. It's just there's all these things you can
No, I know what you're saying, and I agree. I mean, it is dangerous.
Yeah.
I think it's fully dangerous. I not even for those aspects. I think it's more dangerous for what it's doing to
Culturally.
the
Yeah,
human
culturally
brain
it's
in
horrific.
America.
Yeah.
I just think it's culturally impacting us at a rapid rate,
Mm-hmm.
and it's making people dumber, and it's giving worthless people careers. And I know there's all these people like protesting, keep TikTok, it helped me grow my business, like all
shut
that
the
shit.
fuck
It's like,
up.
I don't, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It's helped also a lot of other people have meaningless businesses, and they're just, ruining the earth with their nonsense.
The teachers union strike was happening in LA the other day, and they were all stopping at my bar because they'll take public transit because they can't afford.
Oh, I hated
cars.
that. I went to Joey's gym and fucking came back, and I got stuck in a teachers union.
All those teachers,
strike.
This is
They were
my
just getting
favorite.
fucked
This is
up,
my
dude.
favorite text ever that I've ever got. Devan's been coming to my gym. He gave me two kind of crazy texts back to back.
I texted you today. I went to Joey's gym, couldn't find parking, and I just left.
No, yeah, So Devan comes to use the gym in my building
I
every
went
day.
4 days this week.
You did a lot this week, but it was just very funny because I go like we always go like, okay, yeah, I'm probably going at like 12:30, and Devan's like, oh, could we do one? Blah blah blah. We figured out. So we figure out a time, and Devan just suddenly goes like, dude, I can't fucking find parking. I'm going home. So he left his house.
Yep.
Drove over, couldn't find parking, and just went right back home.
Back home. I was also I'm very tired today for some reason, so I was just kind of like, well, like, I'm not doing this thing where I usually drive around the neighborhood for 20 fucking minutes looking for a
That is,
spot.
I would never do that.
Your neighborhood is so
I
fucking
don't have a
annoying.
car, so I'd never experienced
Dude, it
this.
is a utter hell.
I got rid of my car because of that.
They're constantly doing construction. It's finish. Isn't it done? Everything's done. The road is a road. Stop working on it. It's like falling down. I guarantee they just need to meet a quota, and they have to be out there for some fucking reason, or they don't get their fucking money.
Well, it's because they're trying to polish a turd.
They're fake fixing the fucking road. Yeah, they are.
Like let's make this area that used to be like very nice and profitable. Let's try to make it nice again. Let's get the homeless people out, fix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Try to put some, get some business going here.
It's so fucking obnoxious. I almost kill somebody like 30 times a day when I'm in your neighborhood. just trying to find
I
parking.
do know, yeah.
I'm
I've seen
almost driving over people like all the time.
They love to walk wherever
It's
they can walk.
you know, if you drive in LA, you almost kill somebody 700 times a day.
Well, you do. Devin gets violent behind the
No,
wheel.
I don't. I'm a very good driver, and I've never had anything happen.
That Devin has like 15 dents in his car because he's
We're just talking about this on the way over here. I was about to get into a lane.
People hit me.
I was trying to get
People
into a
look at my
lane.
car, they go, "That guy sucks," and they just ram into me like it's bumper cars.
I was trying to get in a lane, and Joey was like, Devin does it every time. And I was like, Devin's car looks like a fucking broken trash can.
Yeah, he said that you can do it every time because everyone's scared of your car. They're like, he's not scared to hit us.
No, that is it. You know what? I drive on my street because it's a real narrow street, so people, if people don't drive on my street often, like they don't know how to like just maneuver by you.
Sure.
I drive right in the middle. When somebody's coming up, I lean to my left.
You're playing chicken.
I pull my wheel to the left and I go right down the middle. And you know how many times I've done this thing where, remember that scene in Stand By Me when Kiefer Sutherland, they're racing?
Like,
And he gets in the left lane to pass the car and the truck's coming right at him and he just stays there and the truck flies off the fucking road and he wins.
Yeah.
I do that every day. Because fuck my car up. Fuck my car up. Kill me. Please kill me.
You know it's an insane move.
They can't do it. They got a new Subaru. Those fucking losers.
They've got, you've got nothing to lose, and they've got everything.
They've got everything to lose. They have a new Subaru. They have a kid. They're fucking. They want everything to go well. Their new Subaru Outback. Go fuck yourself, Subaru drivers. Fucking retards. You know, Subarus are the only car where you buy them and you find a mountain climber in your trunk. You fuel them with Cliff Bars. You gotta feed your Subaru trail mix.
They don't have an engine; they just have a hamster
No,
wheel.
you have to give it Trek mix to run. It doesn't run on gas.
Have you ever opened your door to get into another lane?
Dude, I'm not kidding. I get out of my car. It takes me 10 minutes to get out of my car. I purposely disrupt everyone on my street. Everyone uses my street as a cut through to get to the freeway at a certain time. And when I park and it's busy, I purposely take like 7 minutes to parallel park. I hold up. I'm not kidding. I hold up a line of traffic because go fuck yourself. This is
I've seen this.
My neighborhood. I hold them up. I take a really long time. Then I open my door really violently, hoping somebody rams into it and I get a big settlement. Hoping a bicyclist. Bicyclists are just a scourge on society. I hope bicyclists just rot in hell. Yeah. You're a worthless scumbag.
We haven't seen the penny farthing guys.
Cycling in LA. Oh yeah, big Tour de France on Sunset Boulevard, asshole. I hope you get fucking hit. I hope you die.
Yeah.
But I take so much time, and then I open my door and I'll purposely like kind of stumble back into the street, kind of hoping. I guess I'm kind of suicidal.
You're
or
like
something.
Mr. Bean getting.
I really hate everyone so much. I open all the doors and shit. Anyway.
Yeah, it sucks ass here.
I hate this city.
Just
sometimes.
picking Joey up. It was like I had to fucking. I had to get out of my car with a whistle.
And then
It was
every
insane.
day,
I love this city. Do you want to know why?
Because you don't drive.
Because you don't drive.
I don't have a car. Yeah.
Every
Just get rid of your car.
day, Joey, there's a protest or a march. They're for things I don't even know. I didn't even know it was an issue. I'm downtown in your neighborhood, and I'd make a left turn, and all of a sudden it's a bunch of black trans kayakers like doing a fucking like a protest. Like, hey, they're keeping us out of the Olympics.
I've seen those. Yeah, they get very obscure. And they block traffic.
Hot air balloon salesmen are really pissed off this week.
They're going on strike.
They're on strike and they're in the middle of the road. Oh no, we need to protect the Midgets Association of getting shot out of cannons. There's a bunch of midgets in the street. Like they're not letting us get shot out of cannons.
They got a sign with a cannon.
They have a sign.
Strike through it.
Yeah, they're not good equal pay for midgets being shot at. No more
firing themselves in
cannons.
City Hall. Oh my god.
A bunch of luchadors, like, they're not letting us fight roosters anymore. Every day there's a fucking issue. Fuck civil rights. I'm trying to get home.
You heard it here.
You heard it here,
Did
folks.
you
Fuck
know
civil
that
rights.
they're trying
I
to...
love civil rights unless you're in my fucking way.
And they're trying to ban Skittles now. Do you hear about this?
What is going on?
In
What?
Los Angeles, they're trying to ban Skittles.
Is this like
and
a
hot tamales?
Is this like a homophobic
Hot
thing?
tamales?
No, look it up. Go like
Skittles and hot
fuck is
tamales.
going on?
California banning Skittles.
I mean, hot tamales are
One of my
gross.
South Dakota, Sweet Brock sent me this, because he's constantly sending me stuff like, dude, you live in a fucking you fucking homos, like
Is
you
he
live
fucking
in.
Yeah, right.
balls deep in his cousin
Anyway,
while he's
yeah.
sending you this shit?
Yeah,
Well, that's the
Brock's
thing.
making fun of LA. Yeah, why don't you go hang out at the bar in a treehouse?
But look how fat Devin was, just like viciously attacking LA. As soon as he heard Brock was doing it, he's like, "Yeah, fuck you, LA's
fuck
the
that.
best
LA's
city in the
way
world."
better
No,
than
anytime
fucking South
anyone
Dakota.
not from here talks about hating here, it pisses
My
me
fucking
off.
favorite city in the world, and I'm not from here.
Best city on earth.
End of the rainbow. California bill targets Skittles, other snacks with toxic chemicals. Oh, okay.
Whatever.
So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Fucking.
I'm sure there's a bunch of horrible shit in
Well,
it.
it's like what is that? Yellow number 5 or whatever. It's in like everything. So now they're saying that it's deadly.
But why only in Skittles? That's
No,
odd.
that was just like
Swedish
the biggest
fish,
name.
probably.
What is the tamale thing? They're in tamales?
They're in a lot of candy, but Skittles and hot tamales, I think, were the big
hot
names.
tamale. I thought they were.
Oh, no,
Red number
hot
5.
I thought it was
guess.
just a
Red number 5.
Yeah, it really
incredibly
fucks your
racist
shit up.
bill banning tamales.
Maybe it's
They're
gonna
like
get
these
it.
women. They come and go. There's not even enough meat in them. It's all corn. It's just some politician like it's just a bunch of corn. Fuck you. Oh man. All right, back to the TikTok thing for a second.
Who's this?
We have breaking news
Hello.
right now. The CEO of TikTok is
Heyo.
on Capitol Hill trying
Oh,
to
there she
convince
is.
lawmakers that the app is safe and secure amid threats of a ban. Let's
Tell me
listen.
she's not a
Hello,
reptile.
members of the
Oh, of
committee.
course she is.
Look at her.
Thank you for your time.
Of course she is.
I am Sho Chu.
That
and I'm from
lady lives
Singapore.
off of frozen mice.
That's where I was
Little
born.
baby mice.
With my parents. And after serving in Singapore's military, I moved to the UK to attend college, and then here to the US.
It's like, I am
to
not
attend business
Chinese.
school. I actually met my wife here. By the way, she was just born a few miles away from here in Virginia.
I am American, my friend.
relax,
I'm
Joe.
basically
I
American.
became
My wife just won an Academy Award for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. By the way, have you guys seen that stupid movie?
It
yet?
sucks ass.
I hated it.
horrible.
You put it on, right?
I watched the whole thing. I hated
It's
it.
a hunk of
Yeah.
shit.
Me and my dad walked out of the theater.
Yeah, it's a hunk
horrible.
of shit. If I wanted to watch a Chinese family have a schizophrenic break, I'd order a free refill.
That's my favorite one you've
of
done.
TikTok.
So
Today,
Sometimes the pod is just me
Devin-
railing off tweets.
Devin ran that one by me. He was like, "Is this?"
I was like, is this
bad?
racist?
I was like, "No, it's
I
perfect."
was ready to pretend like it was the first time I heard it, John.
Yeah, John doesn't understand performance.
That was fine.
By the way, there's one thing I wanted to say about John.
What?
John's not a performer.
No.
He just is.
I am.
John's just always him. He doesn't even realize we do this is like kind of a performance.
Yeah.
And that's why he gets so much shit because he gives everything.
Yeah.
He really is like
putting himself
He's
out
our
there.
most valuable member because John
He's
gives
just himself.
everything to the
I
podcast.
shit myself.
He doesn't even realize what he's saying half the time.
If you guys
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to the last Patreon, I gave everything I possibly could have given to this goddamn podcast.
Let's be honest. Check out the Patreon. Patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. John really gave us gold.
Yeah.
He let me play some videos where it's interesting.
If you ever, I could have life ruining videos.
A couple people I couldn't. We lost like 3 patrons or 4 in a row, and I'm not sure. I wonder if they think we're racist or something. But it was, I thought one of the most harmless versions of what we did. You could see it was very. We're just drunk and
I'm not going to say who it was, but one of us who is not me seemed like
Yeah.
they might have been racist on the
With
episode.
permission.
Well, that's not even. I mean,
no one was racist. It was a black dude yelling at us to say a word, and then John said
And I
it.
did it. Yeah.
Well, now we have to just explain what happened. So
Yeah.
you guys befriended a local in New Orleans, and his nickname was Chicago, and he was kind of like a street smart dude that was showing you guys around, and he kept referring to you as the N word.
Yeah, and I was like, no, hard R.
Oh, hard R,
Hard
sorry.
R.
Yeah.
But I use soft A.
soft A, but so he.
Much funnier when a black dude says what the
Yeah.
hard R.
Yeah,
It
it's hilarious.
Gets me every time. But so he eventually was like, just like say it back, like call me.
He's like, let your inner, out. And then, I did it, and he hugged me, and it was like an
Loved
amazing
it.
moment.
Then he called me a sand N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was,
And then
everyone's very drunk. It's very funny, and it's loving. It's like they're all friends.
It's one of the best moments I've ever had
But
in
a couple
America.
of sensitive people in the thing took it as
I couldn't really tell if they were joking or not, but we did lose.
But they quit.
Yeah, we lost like 3 or 4 patrons.
Devin tried to call me racist to him, and then he got mad.
He got mad at me because he knew it was bullshit. I was doing some tricky white bullshit.
Devin was being a little tricky.
I was just throwing my white friend under the bus, and I was like, "He's not racist, but if we're surrounded by black dudes tonight."
Devin was like, 2 years from now, this is going to come in handy.
Oh yeah.
It was great. Back to you, Mr. Chu.
Anyway, back to Mr.
Before you go on, I just want to say, any American tech company, can you think of one CEO of a tech company in America that is as well put together and well spoken as this glorious Chinese man?
Absolutely right, Joey.
no.
They're all fucking
Absolutely
nerds.
right.
They're like
they can't
Zuckerberg
talk-
and shit. They suck
Exactly.
ass. This guy is like clean cut, looks good.
He's the man.
He's got his wits about him. He's
Composed.
He's fighting back against all these retards in Congress. But I hope his app gets shut down, and I hope he's homeless soon.
More than 1 billion monthly active users around the world, including over 150 million in the United States. Our app is a place where people can be creative and curious, and where close to 5 million American businesses, mostly small businesses, go to find new customers and to fuel their growth. Now, as TikTok has grown, we've tried to learn the lessons of companies that have come before us, especially when it comes to the safety of teenagers. While the vast majority of people on TikTok are over 18, one of our fastest growing demographics are people over 35.
I'm about to move to fucking China.
We spend a lot of time adopting measures.
Yeah,
to
China's
protect
just,
teenagers.
they're a little more liberal
go
than
to
us.
Many of those
Shanghai.
measures
I'm gonna
are
follow
first
this man
for the
into
social
hell
media
pretty
industry.
soon.
We forbid direct messaging for people under 16.
Shoy
And we have
Chu.
a 16-minute watch time by default for those under 18.
Damn.
We have a suite of family pairing tools so that parents can participate in their teens' experience.
Family pairing.
and
So
make
the parents can fuck the kids.
choices that are right.
They
for
are
their
paired
family.
together.
We want TikTok to be a place where
We
teenagers
match
can
them
come to learn.
perfectly.
Which is why
Broadcast
we
this.
recently launched a feed that exclusively features educational videos about STEM. STEM videos.
Who's this
already-
fucking Iranian Irishman behind him? This guy that obviously has like committed.
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking
30
Chemical Ali
He's
behind
committed
him.
like 30 murders in his life. This guy.
Chemical Ali.
have over 116 billion views on TikTok. And I think TikTok is
fucking
inspiring a
that
new
guy?
generation.
Who's that guy?
Who's fucking that?
This is the guy who's pissed off his kid can't do child porn anymore on TikTok.
to discover a passion for math and science.
Yeah, TikTok's all about math
Would
and
also like to talk
science.
about national security concerns that you have raised, that we take very, very seriously.
No, you don't, you spies.
Let me start by addressing a few misconceptions about ByteDance, of which we are a subsidiary. ByteDance is not owned or controlled by the Chinese government.
Bullshit.
It's a private company.
Until they
60%
want
of
to
the
take it
company
away
is
from
owned
you.
by
There's
What
no
are you
such
going to
thing.
do then?
Right.
No such thing as a
20%
private
is owned by the
company.
founder, and 20% owned by employees around the world. ByteDance has 5 board members. 3 of them are American. Now, TikTok
Put them in
itself
jail.
No, they
is
got
not
some
available
white
in mainland
faces.
China.
Yeah.
We're headquartered in Los Angeles and in Singapore, and we have 7,000 employees.
He's like,
in the
3 of
US.
them are round-eye retards.
They have never used computer. We pay them $400,000 a year to sit on our board.
Still, we have heard important concerns about the potential for unwanted foreign access to US data and potential manipulation of the TikTok US ecosystem. Our approach
How long is this?
has never been to dismiss or
I feel like
trivialize any of
there's
these
nothing
concerns.
happening.
Yeah,
Get some Crenshaw on
I
here,
thought-
man. Look up
What did
Crenshaw.
Crenshaw
Look
do?
up TikTok Crenshaw Congress.
TikTok Crenshaw.
There we go. There we go.
Back, gentleman from Texas.
Let's go,
Chair
Crenshaw.
recognizes for 5 minutes, Mr. Crenshaw.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chu.
Crenshaw's
for,
got an
bringing
AR-15
Republicans
in his
into
Crenshaw's
hands.
like, first off, I'd like to announce that I'm the captain now.
He's got a pair of night vision goggles on his head.
we are now running this ship.
If one more motherfucker calls me Snake Plissken, I'm going home.
First off, I'd like to announce that ARG, matey.
Appreciate that. I want to get right to the critical point of concern. So TikTok
this
is able
fucking
to
guy.
Oh, he doesn't have the thing. It doesn't hold. It's just on his eye now.
It's like a super villain.
It doesn't go around his ear anymore.
Yeah, he sticks it in his eye.
Interesting.
massive amounts of personal data. We all know that. That means it could, if it desired, to use this data to influence narratives and trends, create misinformation campaigns, encourage self-destructive behavior, purposefully allow drug cartels to communicate freely and organize human and drug trafficking. Now, to be fair, all social media companies could do that. But here's the difference. It is only TikTok that is controlled by the Chinese Communist Party. All these other social media companies are not. Mr. Chu, do you agree that TikTok is controlled by the CCP?
No.
Okay, I thought you'd say that. I disagree, as you thought I might say.
Trapped him.
Here's why I disagree. Your parent company is ByteDance, right?
That's correct.
It is correct. So many of the workers who work at ByteDance, they're Communist Party members, right?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, I bet.
Well, I think, for example, the chief editor at ByteDance, Zhang Vuping, is the Communist Party secretary.
Let's
correct?
go,
He
Crenshaw.
works on the Chinese business, not on
I don't
TikTok.
know, man.
Right.
The Chinese, the fucking Trident Stride CEO he's doing well. He's handling this well.
Kren is killing him right now, but let's see what
Kren.
I think Kren is destroying him right
I'm
now.
more of a Shu Chu guy.
Well, let's keep
really?
watching. Let's see.
I'm on the
Parent
fence.
Works on the Chinese business.
Right. The parent company of TikTok.
The Chinese business is called Douyin.
Yeah, but it's all associated with ByteDance, right?
So ByteDance owns a number of,
For ByteDance that are part of the Chinese Communist Party.
like I said, ByteDance owns Chinese businesses and they operate in China.
You don't know how many, but
He goes, sir, I am in Christopher Nolan film right now. I don't know why you're asking me so many questions that are not in script.
many must be card-carrying members of the CCP, right?
They're in the Chinese business, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the CCP holds what's called a golden share in ByteDance that allows the CCP to control one board seat in ByteDance. That's publicly
That's
reported.
not correct.
It's not
That's,
correct.
no,
It's been
it's not
publicly
correct.
reported. They admitted to it.
You can on our website we have updated it so we can give people more transparent information on this. They have a share in a subsidiary that is
goes,
only for the Chinese.
That is not true, Cotton Eye Joe.
business. It has nothing to do with
I knew you a long time ago.
and it's for the purposes of content licensing in China.
So there's not an internal CCP committee, which is a regular thing that happens in China.
You know what
They have a
CCP stands for,
CCP
actually?
committee
Chinese
internally
child
inside the
porn.
company.
I run TikTok. I cannot represent the Chinese business.
Arrangement in ByteDance.
Get him, Devin.
Right?
So
Again-
here's the main point of concern. China's 2017 national intelligence law states very clearly that, quote, any organization or citizen shall support, assist, and cooperate with state intelligence work in accordance with the law and maintain the secrecy of all knowledge of state intelligence work. In other words, ByteDance and also your TikTok employees that live in China, they must cooperate with Chinese intelligence whenever they are called upon. And if they are called upon, they're bound to secrecy. That would include you. So, Mr. Chu, if the CCP tells ByteDance to turn over all data that TikTok has collected inside the U.S., even within Project Texas, do they have to do so, according to Chinese law?
Congressman, first, I'm Singaporean.
That's fine, but there are employees of yours and ByteDance is in China.
We understand this concern. In my opening statement, we said we hear these concerns. We didn't try to avoid them or trivialize them. We built something where we take that data and put it out of reach. This is what we did. We put it out of reach.
Out of reach, but they own you.
No, we put it out of reach by
ByteDance,
storing them.
ByteDance owns TikTok. If ByteDance is told, and the
It just sounds like they keep trying to say Biden, but they're like retarded.
Yeah.
They're like ByteDance.
Yeah.
What are they yelling at each other about right now?
I think the Chinese company. So this Crenshaw is basically saying, one of your partners, possibly one of your co-owners, is heavily associated with the Chinese
the
government.
owner.
What? Yeah. Well, so this guy's sort of trying to deny the fact that they have
Yeah.
direct ownership with the Chinese government.
CCP owns ByteDance because the CCP owns everybody in China. And
What
so
we-
by law, they can make them do whatever they want, and they say that by law, you can't tell anyone about it. So they can make you hand over that data. Is that correct?
Data is stored here in American soil by an American
Well,
company
you say that.
overseen by American
we thought
president.
that, but leaked audio from 80 internal TikTok meetings shows that U.S. user data has been repeatedly accessed from China when you said it hasn't been. Ooh. And here's the other thing, following back on my colleague's line of questioning, in your own privacy policy, it says that you may share information within your so-called corporate group. Is ByteDance part of
Crenshaw's
that
doing well
corporate
right
group?
now.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the share of the entity with
Right.
the share, I shared with the previous.
Is ByteDance part of the corporate group?
ByteDance as a holding company is part of the corporate group. Yes,
It's part of the corporate group.
Yeah.
Okay, so your own privacy policy says you have to share data with ByteDance. And if the CCP says, hey, ByteDance, you're going to do what we say, and you can't tell anyone about it because by law, according to that 2017 national intelligence law, they have to do it. That's our concern. Maybe you haven't done it yet, but my point is that you might have to. And that's where our concerns come from. I mean, over 300 TikTok employees have worked for China's state-run propaganda media. That's just from looking at their LinkedIn profiles.
Jesus.
Okay, so and my last point is this. I want to say this to all the teenagers out there and TikTok influencers who think we're just old and out of touch.
I just want to say this. John McClane, I will find you. And I will kill you.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I just want to say this, Mr. Chu. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
You may not care that your data is being accessed now, but it will be one day when you do care about it. And here's the real problem. With data comes power. They can choose what you see and how you see it. They can make you believe things that are not true. They can encourage you to engage in behavior that will destroy your life. Even if it is not happening yet, it could in the future.
Yeah.
The long-term goal of the Chinese Communist Party is the demise of the American power, and that starts with our youth. At any moment, they could demand that all of TikTok's data be used to design an AI algorithm with the sole purpose of promoting Chinese interests and destroying our society from within. You want to know why why Democrats and Republicans have come together on this? That's why we are so concerned.
I did see like a video one time of like the difference between TikTok being accessed in the United States and TikTok in China. Like if you go on TikTok in China, you'll get like a lot of videos about like respecting your parents and studying. But if you go to like TikTok in the United States, like ass clapping. And,
TikTok in America is about killing your parents and dancing on their dead bodies.
I think what we are trying to maybe that's a one way to look at it, but I also think that it's very possible that maybe Americans just like sicker, more fucked up shit. Like we love twerking.
Dude, they eat dogs and shit. They like boil them alive.
Yeah, there's no fucking gutter oil section of TikTok in China.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
where
so
it's Chinese kids like dancing in front of like, hey, look, we're using human shit as oil.
Yeah, or like harvesting organs from ethnic minorities.
yeah,
Hey,
they've
look,
all been trained to like avoid that content. Like I think they're sicker, worse people in a societal way. But I think that pop culture wise, Americans are like, listen, we like dancing, we like twerking, we like all this stupid shit. It's like part of our culture. Chinese people are like, okay, no, like our parents will fucking slit our throats.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right there a little
culture.
bit, but it just feels a little too on the money. Like
I agree with everything Crenshaw just said.
It's just I genuinely think it's being used for evil.
Yeah.
And it's bad for us.
And if it's not,
I hope they
it
ban
easily
it.
could be in the future.
And I know there's a lot of fucking retards that get a lot of views for crowd work and, bad, really bad comedy on it, and they think that they've started a career for themselves.
What if Crenshaw started just going like, and Mr. Trout, all the crowd work comedians.
Mr. Chu, are you aware of what your app has done to stand-up comedy?
They're not writing jokes anymore, Mr. Chow.
There's no more jokes anymore, Mr. Chow. It's all crowd work.
And it's not even clever stuff.
It's not clever stuff. It's talking about dating. Look at this guy in the front row. Are you aware of that, Mr. Chow?
They can basically say anything to a crowd, get a big reaction. Your app circulates it.
Mr. Chow, did you see the recent video of Bert Kreischer at Zany's? You guys see Tekashi?
Oh, God, yeah, this rocks.
Tekashi get the shit kicked out of him?
That guy's talking mad shit to him, too. It's great.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, the rapper. He's a snitch.
Yeah. A pedophile snitch.
Pedophile snitch. And actually, Jack still owes Joey money for Tekashi bet.
So I'll just explain this really fast. Yeah. Our friend Jack and I had a bet about Tekashi 6ix9ine when he got indicted and was being charged. Jack was basically saying like, okay, he's going to jail for life. And I was like, no, I just had a feeling like, no, he's not going to.
Well, you're more ingrained in the reality of things like that.
Well, there was a compelling case that he might go to jail for a very long time because of the charges that were being levied against him. But I was like, I had a feeling like, no, it's not going to happen. So then I dug through case files and I started researching. and I basically went deep into like RICO law and all these different things. And and then I end up coming out of it going like, okay, I'll bet you like $500 that he goes to jail for 12 months or less.
Wow.
He's really just Tekashi 6ix9ine, just like a fucking. He's just the rapper version of Henry Hill.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I knew he would cooperate.
Yeah.
And so that was part of it. And that's what RICO's biggest criticism is that they give people who cooperate way too lenient of sentences, like Sammy the Bull.
Right.
He killed 12 people, admittedly, and they let him off after 8 years.
You can start a podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. But anyways, I won the bet. Jack will never pay, unfortunately.
No, check your Venmo. You might get something. You might get something sent to you from heaven. So this is Tekashi getting the shit kicked out of him at a gym.
You got to put it on the.
Oh shit! There's no audio for some reason.
The audio's the best part.
Look at
oh my god!
Look at them.
Those head kicks are gonna fuck him up.
You know who's most pissed off about this? Joey Swole.
He's like the worst gym etiquette ever.
Imagine it cuts to him. He goes, "They should have their memberships revoked."
I forgot who Joey Swole was for a second.
Man, they're really
not
Why
gonna
is there no audio?
I don't know.
The audio. The shit
Audio's
talking's
very
the best.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's no audio for that one, but let's try another one. Hold on. Here's one.
That's how they supposed to treat you.
Bitch ass. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would think this was some conservatives at a drag queen show.
Drag King Story Hour.
Drag Queen Story Hour. And he's like, I'm a rapper. I'm not a drag queen.
Clown ass nigga. Do something. Go ahead. Take a picture. Go ahead. Take a picture. I want to be famous now, nigga. I want to be famous.
Damn. Look at, they have an audience. There's people in the hallway watching them. Oh, man.
Clown ass nigga. Do something. Go ahead.
Never seen a culture, never thought we'd get to a point where people just post like felonies publicly. Like this guy like wrote this on Snapchat, like, king shit, we caught 6ix9ine slipping. Like, he's a rat. Like, it's like you're filming a crime.
Well, keep watching, because this guy's hilarious.
He's a take a picture. I want to be famous now, nigga. I want to be famous. Fuck, nigga.
Why that's the whole fucking video. Hold on, let's do another one.
Here we go, down there.
Here's where they walk. Right here. All right, they're playing.
I haven't seen that footage.
They're playing a stupid music.
I haven't seen that angle.
Oh, this is a new angle.
Man, there's so many angles. What did Roger Deakins shoot the fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine footage? Roger Deakins was like, I was at 24 Hour Fitness. I was in North Hollywood, and this clown man walked in, and he got the shit kicked out of him.
I talk shit, you can call me a shit talker. Fuck you and your...
All right, we're going to get taken off for that. The music, enough of the music.
Well, so anyways, on the way out of the gym, the guy starts going like...
It's all with music. We can't play.
Well, the guy filming starts going like, Tekashi, like, I'm a big fan. And Tekashi's like still like kind of wobbled from the beating.
He's on the ground.
And he's like, he goes, but you just jumped me.
He's like, why did you protect me?
Yeah, exactly. And it's quite an odd beating.
It's an odd beating.
Also, like, how did this unfold? Why is Tekashi going to an LA Fitness, period?
Yeah, he should have his own private gym.
Why is Tekashi 6ix9ine not living in Scottsdale, Arizona, and his name is like Marcus 48 Smith? Like, why is he not just living a simple life and complaining about how the spaghetti just has ketchup on it?
It's actually, to be that publicly known as an enemy and to have ratted on a gang.
It's insane he's alive. Like, let's be honest.
And then
here he is talking.
You gotta put it on the thing.
Jump 6ix9ine, bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. Yo, I'm a fan. I'm just saying.
He does look like someone that would be on Santa Monica Boulevard at 3 in the morning.
Look at that. You could find Tekashi 6ix9ine selling his ass on fucking Hollywood Highland tonight.
He's like, hola, papi.
He's like, hola, papi. He goes, meet me in the back of the public storage. I'm in the alleyway of the public storage, papi.
That's crazy.
Look at that. He looks like a Suicide Squad character. Well, good for those guys, I guess. Good for the guy. I mean, I like that. just gonna say it. I enjoy that he got the shit kicked out of him because I don't like public rats.
Yeah.
Go be a rat, but the fact if you're still trying to like kind of have like a semi-career in the public eye and you're like the most infamous like rat of the modern world.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Tekashi 6ix9ine is the most
He's
public,
the most famous
rat
Yeah, he is.
of our modern
Yes.
day. And you can't just go to the 24-hour fitness on Hollywood.
You just can't.
Boulevard.
And look like that.
And
Like,
look
shave your fucking head.
Yeah, get rid of the rainbow. Get rid of your Skittles hair, and you know, dress normally and get rid of the tattoos.
See, that was him trying to return to like a normal life. That was him probably after years of having security that he's paying and you know, being very cautious. It's him finally going like, all right, people, they don't care anymore. Let me go to the LA Fitness and just do a long workout. And then people start sending Snapchat.
Well, did you see him?
Hashtag,
He's gonna
hashtag on Twitter, Tekashi's at the LA Fitness.
Yeah.
The wrong person sees it, and they're like, okay, let's go there and fuck him
Taking
up.
pictures with him.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guarantee you he's going to get shot to death within 5 years.
If he keeps acting like
Yeah.
this, he's dead.
Yeah.
Did you see him working out at the gym?
Nah.
I can't find the footage, but it's him like on the Stairmaster, and it's one of those pathetic. When you know when you see someone really pathetic on the Stairmaster where they're holding the bars,
Yeah, they're like
they're
tired.
holding themselves up.
Yeah, yeah.
They look like they're working out their polio legs. they look like they're working out their little string cheese legs.
Yeah,
Like their
yeah.
legs
Get
are
out their iron
Their
lung.
legs that don't get messages sent to them from their brain anymore.
Yeah.
He looked like
Wheelchair
that.
legs.
Wheelchair legs. He had little flabby wheelchair legs.
No, it's
This
like
is real. You saw
He's
that
on.
video?
He's on the Stairmaster and he's holding the bars and he's like,
God.
he's like.
also like just slow the Stairmaster down. You're defeating the purpose of working your legs
No,
out.
if you hold on to it, there's no point.
Yeah.
You can. I've heard you can work out your. I mean, I work on the Stairmaster mostly. I do most of my work on the Stairmaster. I'm trying to get a great big ass for those maniacs at the stop. There's a lot of crazy guys at the stops, and they pay you a little more if you have a good big
Good
juicy
big
ass.
bouncy ass, yeah.
You know, I'm a proud otter.
Jesus.
What should we get to now?
What do we got?
I want to talk about this. This is very funny. This is an old video. And for some reason, it's being displayed as it's in California, but it's not. I think it's in Georgia. I think it's in Atlanta. But it's about renters' rights,
Cool.
homeowners' rights, right?
Cool.
And when you're or when you're a renter.
I always like
There's
to
gotta
watch
be
these.
zero
This
in
is-
Georgia.
This is amazing.
And this is an incredible video. And this is a real problem in California, and I guess it is in Atlanta too because they have the same laws, I guess.
Is this California or this is Atlanta?
I'm pretty sure this is Atlanta.
Okay, yeah,
I don't think this is California, but maybe it is. But I saw this video months ago, and I'm pretty sure it was Georgia. But you can't just let anyone move into your place.
So she was doing an Airbnb.
Yep.
And the Airbnb guest decided to just stay a bit longer.
They just stay.
Yeah.
You can just kind of stay and you become a squatter.
Yeah.
And then the state just protects you and it's illegal to kick you out because you've already lived there for longer than some period
month,
of
I
time.
think.
It's like a month or something. You can just not pay and just keep living there and being like, "Oh, fuck yourself." Like, I ain't doing shit.
Wild.
Play it. This is amazing.
So, this is this woman, don't trust no Airbnbs.
Don't trust no Airbnbs. Okay, there you go, y'all.
What?
It's just a fat black woman walking through a kitchen.
She's peacocking.
And she's like
so confidently.
She's strutting. She
Showing
looks
the
like
leg thing.
she's walking like Superfly right through the kitchen of this woman's home.
Not remotely embarrassed.
Nope, going through the fridge, doing everything.
She's doing the McGregor walk.
Going back to her room.
The belly walk.
Right to the kitchen. I ain't going nowhere.
Hell
I
yeah,
ain't
dude.
going nowhere. She just goes, I ain't going nowhere.
So deal with it.
Deal with it.
She disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been trying to do the right way. I done went down there and got the all the paperwork that I need to do to get her ass evicted out my house, whatever. But that shit is a process. I have to go through protocols and all the other stupid legal blase bull. And then I just got the police just left my house, and I'm like, get this out my house. And they're like, oh, she's a tenant now. She's a tenant. There's nothing. you and the police. Okay,
Call the police.
Why are you talking
Get back to your room.
Yeah, exactly. Just stick to yourself if
Go
you're
to
gonna
your
do
room.
That's all I know. Yo, door, this is my house. How about you get the out of my house? How about that's what you do? How about you get the out of my house? How about you get
She
the
goes,
out
okay,
of my
I'm
house?
gonna close the door. I'm gonna watch my stories, and I'm gonna eat these motherfucking lemon pepper wet.
and ever heard of the AC, bitch?
Yeah. She goes, by the way, I got an order from JR Crickets coming over later. You better answer the motherfucking door, baby. That's
74
crazy.
during the summertime? I don't think so.
He goes, I'm gonna turn this motherfucking thermostat down. This is my house.
Black woman,
That's
phenomenal.
crazy.
Imagine hijacking somebody's house and being that aggressive.
And being that casual about it and being like, no, you ain't kicking me out. That's
this
amazing.
is my house now, bitch.
This is my house.
I love that lady.
That lady
they're
kind of
both-
kicks ass.
they're both amazing.
Here's the thing. Why can't you do this? Why can't that woman, the owner of the house, right? Trying to get this person out of her place.
Yeah.
Who's refusing to leave. Go change all the locks.
You can't do that. I know immediately you can't do that.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, that's illegal.
Illegal to
I'm
change the
pretty sure
locks
it's
on
illegal
your
to change
own
it.
home?
Yes, if you're
Your
keeping
own
someone
home.
who's a tenant out that way, that's illegal.
Okay, so you don't pay the heat bill, you don't pay the air conditioning
You can do
bill.
yeah, it's illegal too. I'm pretty
How's it
sure,
illegal to not pay for
because
things that are
looking into this.
inhospitable?
I'm look- you created it's hospitability law.
Yeah.
Like you can't shut down
This
essential
is
services.
insane.
Yeah.
Why can't this woman get this bitch out of her fucking house?
Shit, I don't know. And it could be, if it is California, that chick is fucked. Like, dude, you have to, like, I was looking into eviction laws and shit and, like, hospitability laws and all that stuff. Like, there's so many things you have to do to just not get your fucking...
How's that hospitability if she's not paying rent? When do they take that into
if
She
account?
if
still
she pays the
qualifies
bills.
as
Yeah.
a tenant.
Yeah. If she's
If
legally-
they're not paying rent?
Legally, she still qualifies due to like
Yeah.
some very insanely advantageous law.
What if you
for
go,
renters.
I'm not hot and I'm not cold, I'm not paying this, and I'm the only one that pays, I'm just going to not pay
Well, Devan-
the bill on that, and then I'm just going to leave town.
There's actually fucking groups of men you can hire because it you say you
That's
get
legal.
Well, no,
It's legal to hire a
no,
gang.
no, exactly, no. But say you even get all the eviction paperwork done and they can be evicted, right? Have fun trying to get the sheriff's deputies to do that. Like it's so hard. There's a waiting list. So there's actually I know a cop who comes to the bar and he moonlights as a guy who has a group of other cops that will literally come by and evict like crackheads from houses after all the eviction paperwork's done. All that shit. He goes in with like a private squad of guys, waits till they're all out, chains all the locks, all that
and
stuff.
he moonlights, so he fucks them.
He fucks them. Yeah. He hangs out with them on a beach and cradles
He
them.
jacks them off on a beach.
But like but this dude was telling me stories about getting like shot at and shit by meth. Some of them won't even leave the house because they know the locks are gonna get changed, and they'll like barricade themselves inside with like guns and shit. It's wild, man.
Well,
the best part of this story for me is the fact that for sure that as soon as like this camera ended, the next night they were like drinking mimosas together and their best
they
friends.
were having fun. The next night they were like drinking mimosas and they were watching like Basketball Wives. They were like, baby, I could get J.R. Smith. Speaking of being evicted,
Oh Jesus!
Joey
Christ.
is being evicted right now.
Fantastic.
Wrongfully evicted.
Not what the stories. Not you getting evicted.
Oh yeah. So
Well, he'll fight it and he'll win.
Yeah, it kicks ass.
So
Let's get into this.
Yeah. So how many years ago did we break that TV?
About a year ago. Maybe not even a year yet.
And
Allegedly.
so it's on the page.
It's on the Patreon. Check out the Patreon. There's video of Joey breaking a TV of his apartment complex with a giant gold Great Dane statue. It's a
Yeah.
statue of a Great Dane. He brings it into the room. He brings it in like multiple times, and then finally on that third time, he accidentally stumbles and smashes it into
like 500 pounds.
like a 72-inch TV in their home theater
Breaks the TV. So
of the apartment complex.
right. So
And they caught us a week later.
So
on their cameras and,
So I see the video. I don't remember this. And Devin sends me the video, and it's very funny. It's on Patreon. And I realized I broke the TV, and now I have to make a decision. How am I going to respond to this? Do I admit what I did, or do I just wait for them to catch me?
And we go, just don't even act like you have any clue what's happening.
Exactly. So that's what I did. And then like 2 weeks later, I get a phone call from the management, and they say, "Hey, you broke the TV. We busted you." And I'd never admit to doing it in writing, but I was just like, "Okay, well, send me the details, and we'll figure this out." They end up sending me a bill for like $7,000.
Jesus.
Which included
the sound system, which
Yeah.
made no sense. They were trying to
Also-
get a new sound system.
So they replaced the TV with a newer, better TV that was more expensive than the one that was allegedly broken by me. And then the surround sound was no longer compatible with the new TV that they bought. So they're like, now you have to pay for the surround sound too. So we're mid-dispute about surround sound. What am I, if I'm paying for anything, what am I paying for? And in the middle of this dispute, I walk into the office at some point, and it's all new people. And they tell me that the building's been bought by a new company.
Right.
And so I go like, oh, wait, so...
It was bought by TikTok.
Shoes there.
So I'm like, wait, so is anybody here from the old management? And they go, no.
It sounds like some tricks are going to be happening now.
Right. So I go, and they're like, why? I go, oh, nothing. No, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. I was just curious. So anyways, I'm like, okay, well, if a company left, if the management company left, they're not like passing over a database if there's video footage.
No, they just, all those people leave. They don't give a shit.
There's no email server being passed
They
over.
don't
There's
care.
no video.
They're just cogs in the system, yeah.
If there were surveillance, it's probably instantly deleted because they don't have to pay for the storage.
Of course, yeah.
And so I'm like, well, I'll just pretend like this never happened. And so this went on for another 8 months or something, 6-8 months of me pretending with the new management that this never happened. And then so finally I went back to my apartment, and there was a lawsuit stuffed into the door handle, and I picked it up, and it just like, you're being sued by the apartment building. And so I went in, I read the thing, and I'm like, well, it says it's suing me for not paying rent. And I paid rent, so this doesn't really make sense. So I contacted the management company, and they said like, oh, well, no, yeah, so you owe like $7,000, which is what they were trying to charge me for the surround sound of the TV.
Thinking it's rent.
Thinking it was rent.
Yeah.
So once I informed them, or once they eventually realized that it wasn't rent, and it was like a slam dunk wrongful eviction for me, they backed off, and they got really scared, actually.
Of course. I fucking bet.
You're going to sue them, right?
I talked to my sweet friend Pooja, who's a legendary lawyer in SoCal, and I said, can I countersue? And she's like, of course, that's like you can definitely countersue.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Get Jacob Emrani on this shit.
Well, no, so they already dropped the lawsuit.
Oh.
That doesn't matter. You
That
still
doesn't
sue them
matter.
for you sue
Emotional
them,
damages.
Emotional damage, yeah. That you got
You're
panicked
stressed.
and then you say you passed out that night.
But
You,
so it's
you
not-
hit your head. We can beat you up tonight.
Show them your Lunesta.
It's not quite over, though, because after I owned them big time on the wrongful eviction stuff and had them like cowering, then she's like, okay, but you do still owe us for the TV.
and you go, what TV?
And that's what I said. And she goes like, well, this was on the ledger. You're responsible for the TV. Like we do we have to take this to small claims? And she starts getting her confidence back because she realizes
Right,
she's got
right.
something on me.
Right.
After being a
She's like,
huge
we're taking this to
coward, I'll
Judge
call.
Joe Brown.
Exactly.
Judge Joe Brown's like, I charge Joey LaFleur breaking a TV at the complex. You are found guilty. You will serve a maximum of life.
But then, so I was like, she's like, well, what do you want to do? Should we do a payment plan? Like, she's trying to figure out.
Payment plans. Suck me off.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Payment plan.
and then so she's like trying to make me admit to
By the way, for
owing
a
them money.
TV that has nothing, these new people have nothing to do with it. They don't. There's already a new TV in there. It's been there for 9 months.
Well, they inherited the debt.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a apartment complex.
So
I'm sorry. I mean, it's not gonna. Unless you actually sue them, I'll delete that. But
well, I know you're not going to delete it.
I
because
won't.
we've
I don't
been
delete
through
anything.
This a million
I don't
times.
delete anything. I'm sorry. What I say, I say. Anyway, keep going.
I'm about to say something terrible about Devin, so he has to go back and edit it.
Do it.
Actually, I might. Let me think about something really bad.
Don't do.
Well, then
that.
will you edit?
I need to edit that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
The
doxing
name?
him, dude.
The name of the place?
Yeah.
All right, I'll edit it out.
That's where he lives.
There's a number of them.
No, the only reason I'm doing this, and we have to edit this out, is because you can keep some of this in. Well, no, actually, we have to edit all this out.
No, we don't.
No, yeah, Devin.
We just have to edit the name out. That's it.
I'm gonna say your phone number.
What? We just have to edit the name out. I'll edit the name out, Joey. Why are you still doing this?
Just so you have to do it.
I'll edit the name out.
Devin's phone number is 32. That's Devin's
I
phone number.
just said I'd edit the name
Okay,
out.
now you have to.
Now I have to edit that out
Yes.
too?
Yes.
Why?
Because you have to edit a little bit more out too, so I can keep explaining. I don't want somebody to tell the apartment that I'm admitting to breaking the TV, which is what I'm doing.
Yo.
So anyways,
that's why I kept saying
the
alleged.
name of the
okay, no,
place
perfect.
out.
Okay, now you have to. But anyways,
I
okay.
could do that, and I have to do two things.
And
No,
start.
that's one big edit. Okay, and start. So, I basically said, like, okay, you guys want to sue me in small claims? I'm like, you know what? I don't know if maybe I'll do a payment plan, or maybe we can go to small claims. I go, before I make my decision, do me a favor and send me all the evidence that you have that I broke your TV, because that's going to affect my decision.
Fuck it.
And then she started panicking, going, "Oh, we don't have it. Like, that's legacy. The previous place, had,
Right, of
had
course, yeah.
And then so I'm like, okay, so you have no evidence. So you have no evidence. I'm like, well, that's gonna feel weird in a courtroom.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, then she became a cuck again, and I kind of checkmated her.
Are you gonna sue?
No, I think I'll probably
Threaten to. Send a letter of
I've already
intent.
threatened to sue. Yeah, so I'll probably let them get away with just dropping all the charges.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a win.
You guys want to do a little John's Gun Corner?
Oh yeah.
You got questions lined up?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Do we have new music?
I'm kind of feeling.
We're going back to
I'm kind of
Saloon.
feeling the classics.
Yeah.
So do
It's
I.
nice. Oh, wait. Where's the handgun?
Well, it's John's Gun Corner. Oh yeah, it's John's Gun Corner.
Whoa.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa. John Wick
He
over
doesn't
here.
know a goddamn thing about guns, but the people ask him questions and he gets made fun of. Oh yeah. He wears a Mike Tyson shirt like Mike Tyson wouldn't rape him while speaking to a pigeon.
Mike Tyson can rape anybody.
Mike Tyson would rape you, and then he would have a conversation with a pigeon, which he would enjoy more than a conversation with you.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's John's Gun Corner.
You would enjoy a conversation with me more.
Shut your fucking mouth,
Come
John.
on, dude.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Wow, another edition of
cool.
John.
Another
That
edition.
was
I'm getting burned
fucking-
out on those.
Me too.
That's fucking
they're
mean.
getting tough. and
It's tough.
It's even getting tough to
I'm
read
sick
these.
of
I'm
it.
getting
It's
sick
getting
of it.
hard to read the questions,
Mike,
goddammit.
maybe the
Mike
last
Tyson
one.
would like to talk to me more.
Mike
Mike Tyson, he'd want to talk to you about what what prep to give his friend.
he's got AIDS.
He's got a friend with AIDS
Okay.
because he doesn't discriminate.
Maggie Johnson. All right.
But
yeah.
he would think you're disgusting for some reason.
You think you're discussing no interest in talking to John.
Come on.
Okay, so first of all, opening up, shout out to Anna. Oh, you put the cookie up on the
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lovely woman.
Hey, Joey, take the AR. Thank you. Big shout out to a wonderful fan of the show, Anna Pitt. That's
Beautiful.
Anna Pittman.
Anna Pittman,
She's
but on
Anna Pitt.
on
Anna
Instagram.
_Pitt on
Buy her cookies.
She made us
put that full screen.
She made us a beautiful cookie for John's Gun Corner. I mean,
Buy
that's
her
like
cookies.
amazing.
And then
She's
scroll-
incredibly talented.
Scroll
Yeah.
down a little bit,
Insane.
and you can see her business.
Dude.
Modern stem sugar.
Dude, she even
Yeah.
put the fucking gay cholo drink in it.
Yeah.
What a cool chick.
So she follow
Thank you,
her.
Anna.
She
Thank
makes
you,
and
Anna.
I don't know what state she's in. She can't right now. She's waiting for a food license so she can sell food out of her state. But if you
Yeah.
live, follow that. If you live in her state, buy some food. If you
Yeah.
know how to get her a license to sell out of state, find her and do it. She's great.
Yeah, she gave me like a mustache, like I'm like a silent movie
Yeah.
actor. Thank you, Anna. Though that is
All right.
truly amazing. She made
Have
a
the
lemon
gun.
party one too.
All right, what do we got?
All right, John.
Have this back, too.
Take the AR.
All right, thank you.
Got a couple guns pointed at us. First question from the official mom of the podcast, Renee P.
Love you, Renee.
Okay, since John won't heed my advice about not smack-talking Marines.
I did more than smack talk.
Okay, stop. Let me finish.
All right.
When he is eventually kidnapped and tortured by an angry and rogue Marine that will not want a blowjob, what gun will he choose for his own murder?
Well, Marines aren't smart enough to kidnap anybody. So,
The only gun
let's
John
see.
uses is a salt gun for his food.
like the ones they kill flies with. What gun would I use to free myself?
No, what gun would you give a Marine to kill you if you had to pick?
Oh, if I had to pick one, just fucking, just shoot me in the head with a shotgun.
Very
Just
good.
make it
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay, next question from fan favorite JP Ryder
I fucking love you,
Morgan.
JP.
I
You're
love
the
JP
man.
Ryder Morgan. He says, "Okay, Joey, here we go again."
He starts with, here we go again.
He goes, "Dear John, thanks for joining my live. It was cool."
It was awesome. JP reviews action figures and shit. It's fucking awesome, and he's just a really great guy. You should all follow him on it.
Now to business. You are a Secret Service type of guard, and your job is to protect Devan from Joey, who is charging at him with a bottle of mustard. How would you stop him? Non-lethal force, or would you use a gun? Again, boys, cheers. Love you guys. And Devan, your voice is incredible on this song.
I would just kick. I would just
you.
kick a Sibian in front of Joey, and it's kind of like he had no choice but to just sit down and turn it on full max and just ride it until he came.
I would sit on it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's not okay for you to say.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
maybe
weird...
maybe like a big fat dildo, and you would just fucking ride that shit. Maybe.
This is a weird diversion. Usually you
you're being,
gave
you're being
usually I give that
strange.
Devin.
You're being strange.
You've been off all night. You seem to have
You've been
forgotten.
off.
Uh-oh.
Let's get in his head, even though he's been pretty good.
Oh no!
Let's make him think he's been bad.
I'm great. I'm great right
Let's
now.
make him think he's been bad,
I'm
even though he's
killing
been
it.
pretty good.
I'm putting up my guard. I'm putting
Get in
it
his
right.
head. He's a weak-minded
You
individual.
can't get
He's
into
got
my
a
head.
weak backbone.
You can't get in my head by saying, even though he's been good. What?
Go.
Well, I think that was the...
Is that it?
Yeah.
No. Sorry, that was the end of
Yeah,
that question.
yeah.
So next question. Hello, John of John's Gun Corner. I come
Hi.
to you seeking advice.
Okay.
What weapon would you attempt to use in a combative situation against Mr. John Wick, aka the Baba Yaga? And why wouldn't you survive Mr. Wick's wrath from
Mr. Wick.
John Wick
Cupcake.
would like kill me with a fucking like knitting needle or something.
That is
like,
true.
We know, but try to play along for
weapon
once.
I would use a nuclear bomb. That's the only thing I'd be able to kill John Wick with.
Well,
You gotta scorch earth this guy. He's unstoppable.
I love
yeah.
that.
John Wick. The only thing you could stop him with is like a nuke.
Like a bomb. Like a
Yeah,
big giant
a bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more.
Suicide vest.
How fast can John unload an AR-15? I'm assuming fairly quickly, judging by the amount of loads he swallows every day. Who knew cum could make you so fat?
Yeah.
From Brandon.
Brendan, you can fucking eat my ass, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's mean.
Yeah. Suck me.
Oh yeah. Got no respect for the listener.
Zero respect for Brandon.
Yeah. Well, there's a big man coming. He's come around the band.
I love how you
come around
kick
the
into this
band.
whenever the guitar
There's a
kicks
big
in.
man coming, and he's come around the band. He ate all our food. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, it's John's Gun Corner. Oh yeah, John's Gun Corner. Oh, he's a big man from Glendale, California. Got no experience with guns.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He pretends he's a big tough guy, but he really comes from a...
Don't do that.
What?
Nah, I'm just
You thought I was
fucking-
about to personally attack you?
No, what? I said I don't do that. I'm a fucking.
You
I'm a-
pretend-
I'm
no,
a-
you
I'm a
pretend like you-
vulnerable
What?
angel.
Now you act like you're a big gun master.
What are
and
you
you're-
talking about?
You act like you're a big tough guy, but really you're just an LA liberal fag.
He went on to a safari once, and now
I
he
never went
thinks
on
he's
safari.
tough.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Even the hyenas laugh at John, boy.
Can I have a
Uh-huh.
Love
What?
Oh, thank you.
John wants a beer. The toughest thing he ever did was drinking IPA. Oh, yeah.
Toughest thing you ever did was not fuck his boyfriend.
The toughest thing John's ever done in his whole goddamn fucking life is drink a India Pale Ale. 8% ABV. Oh, yeah. And that's it.
All right.
What's the question, Joey? And then we'll move on.
we have one more? Okay.
Rapid City Roundup.
Yeah.
We can do Rapid City Roundup whenever you want.
Yeah. Let's just,
I apologize for the lackluster songs today.
No, they're great.
How long have we done so far? How long have we done?
We're good. We can wrap it up.
Let's
whenever.
get it
Well,
going.
because I have a long Rapid City Roundup and I have a short one.
Let's do the Rapid City Roundup.
Yeah.
Short one or the long one?
Whatever.
Let's do the short one.
All right.
This is great.
It's the Rapid City Roundup, boy. Oh, yeah. When you from Rapid City, South Dakota, the only black thing you ever met is the hills. Oh, yeah. It's the Rapid City Roundup. It's the Rapid City Roundup. People from Rapid City, South Dakota, sending questions, sending they're fighting their dads, they're fighting their moms, they're fighting everybody at the bar. It's a Rapid City Roundup. Oh, yeah, It's a Rapid City Roundup. It's a Rapid City Roundup. None of you will ever meet Kevin Costner. And that's a fact. He's the only person you ever want to meet, and he'll never touch you. He'll never shake your hand. Oh, yeah, it's the... The mayor is a mountain lion, the mayor is a bear, the mayor is a pack of wolves, the mayor's in your hair. You don't know where he is because he doesn't exist. It's a lawless land called Rapid City, South Dakota. Oh, yeah. Woo!
That was great. Yeah. God, that was good.
Thank you.
I'm going to download
It was
that.
definitely on.
Put that on
It was
SoundCloud.
definitely on tune. It was in tune and on beat. And I'm a fucking virtuoso.
That sounded
goddamn
amazing.
Virtuoso.
And I've been getting a lot of messages saying like Devan is very good at singing.
Yeah.
And we want to hear him on like Spotify recorded as a single.
Oh, I've heard
good
that.
on his feet.
I've heard that too. Thank you.
But so on
Loves having the gun. I love guns.
Look at this adorable little cutie pie. This little smidgen, dude.
Christ, we've lost our
Right?
Look at this
Right?
baby.
I can't wait for John Wick tonight.
Neither can I. So for this Rapid City Roundup, this is going to be a short one. Next week is going to be a very good one.
Sick.
So this is going to be one, and the first Rapid City Roundup, I told a story about my friends who stole milk from a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Second Rapid City Roundup was the Bone Crusher, and people loved the Bone Crusher, and we called our friend Brock. It was interactive, and we interacted with people from Rapid City, and people loved it. This one, it's just going to be a quick one, and then next week, we're going to have a crazy... So I'm going to call my mom, and we're going to have a crazy...
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to reveal something very embarrassing about myself.
What?
What?
On the
dude.
next one, because I realized like it's kind of hypocritical to do roundups about my friends and not be willing to do embarrassing ones.
I mean, you
about-
sure?
And by the way, I'm embarrassing myself constantly on this fucking podcast.
That is true. Yeah.
But so this one's not embarrassing to me. Next week is going to be the one where it's like I look like a fucking maniac.
Okay. You never look like that
No.
on the show.
No, but I look really bad on the next
Joe,
one.
you're like the sanest guy now.
But so I texted my mom, who listens to the podcast and has been buying counterfeit merchandise.
Love you, Julie.
Love you, Julie.
Sweet Julie, I love you, Julie.
Sweet woman.
She found counterfeit merchandise. She's buying mugs.
Yep, off the Redbubble and
Redbubble. She sent me a magnet. She's got mugs and
Cocksuckers.
stuff. So she likes the podcast, and she's obviously from Rapid City, and she's funny. She like understands comedy and stuff. So I messaged her and I'm like, "Hey, did you hear the last episode? Did you hear the roundup?" She's like, "Yeah, it was very funny." Blah blah blah. I go, "Do you have an idea for the next roundup? Because I need something." And here's what she says. I'm going to read it verbatim. I'm changing the names, because like
Sure.
they're real people.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So she goes, "What's a good fake name? Just give me one real quick."
Johnson.
Yeah.
All right, we'll call Rick Johnson. She goes, "I was thinking the Rick Johnson story." And I go, "What was the Rick Johnson story again?" And she says, verbatim, He had been out of town for a while and really wanted to get drunk at Men's Day.
Men's Day?
So
What is Men's Day?
So Men's Day
In the village?
So I made the exact same joke where it's so at Arrowhead Country Club, they have a day called Men's Day where literally women aren't allowed to golf.
And they're like, we're doing this because we're straight as hell.
Yeah. and actually, when me and my dad picked you up from the airport.
Yeah, that was Men's Day?
No, it was like, I think it was like Men's Day was the next day or something. I'm like,
You made Devin miss Men's Day?
no, but I was saying to Devin, I was like, I called it Men's Night on accident. And I was like, so I was to my
Men's
dad.
Night's a different thing.
I was like, what are you up to tomorrow, Dad? And he's Men's Night is what I said. And he's like, it's called Men's Day. And I'm like, oh yeah, because Men's Night sounds so much gayer. They're both gay.
Your dad's just like, I only have sex at night.
But so that's what Men's Day is. So Rick Johnson had been out of town for a while and really wanted to get drunk at Men's Day. He was golfing with Brock's dad and 2 other men.
Oh, wow.
Brock's dad had the cart girl follow them around, and they drank a ridiculous amount of Fireball shots. But the cart girl was secretly giving Brock's dad, who had to drive to Denver after golf, shots of tea. Shots of tea, like tea, like fake
tea.
shots of booze and giving.
Oh, and he got fake drunk.
He was giving Brock's dad and the other guys like fake shots.
But they had like a placebo
What's
thing where
this?
they pretended to be drunk.
No. So Rick Johnson
Huckleberry
was
Finn
getting
shit.
Rick Johnson was not in on the joke.
Okay.
He was getting real booze. Okay. So after 18 holes, Brock's dad and the others left, and Rick Johnson kept playing. Rick Johnson crashed head-on into one of the 700-pound tee markers in his golf cart. Eventually, they made it back to the clubhouse, and Rick went into the locker room. He had some sort of alcohol-induced seizure and ended up wedged in...
Such a casual way to
this is like her wackies. It's a perfect roundup, actually.
He had a seizure. We all laughed. Everyone went home.
She understands the show very well, actually. This is a perfect roundup. So then she goes, he had some sort of alcohol-induced seizure and ended up wedged in between a bench and the lockers. so he's in the locker room of Arrowhead, and there's like a bench like in any locker room, and he's stuck. He's like, I guess he's like really fat. And he was
leaned
like
against the
literally
locker.
stuck. Yeah, he was so hammered, so he was stuck. So 2 doctors walked in and found him. He was stuck, and they couldn't get him out, so they had to get people from upstairs to help before the ambulance got there. When they got him out, he peed himself. He couldn't.
He's fucking retard.
He couldn't drive a car or drink alcohol for 6 months. His BAC was really, really high. He just had his first beer last week. And then she goes, not a very nice story now that I'm thinking about it. LOL.
All I think about is the Native American homeless people in Rapid City listening to stories like this. I mean, like, that guy runs the town.
He's doing this on our land.
We're the assholes. We're the drunk.
I'm the asshole. Because I like to drink a Steel Reserve at 2 p.m. Rick Johnson's getting stuck in between fucking the lockers and a vending machine because he's too fat. Anyway.
Yeah, so next week there's going to be one with a phone call
next
and a
week
big
will be
story.
epic. Next week, check us out next week. Anyway, guys, patreon.com/HateWatchPodcast. Check it out. There's a great new episode on there. Play Till the Police Come.
John does. There's a crazy footage of John in New Orleans, and there's a big, a Red Table-esque fight resolution between Devan and I. A lot of people like that. A lot of people thought it was sweet how we made up for the mustard fight on the thing.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
I
people.
didn't even listen to it.
I heard a bunch of people message me, and they were like, "Hey, that was such a nice kind of like insight into a real friendship.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
It was great.
we're the only podcast with a true friendship going
Yeah.
on. This and Lemon Party, but we are the. I firmly believe we are the only true friends. Maybe there's a few podcasts out in Philly that are real friends, but other than that, I think we are the only people and them that are doing
West
it
of the
right.
Mississippi.
Except for Joe Rogan and Brian
West of the
Redband.
Mississippi. Except, of course, for Rogan and Brian Redband.
Oh fuck.
That's it.
Joey R. LaFleur on Instagram. John Badman on Instagram.
2 Ds. 2 Ds.
2 Ds.
Hit me up with all your bullshit.
Devan James Costa on Instagram. Thank you for listening, folks.